Hi there, YouTube. This is basically my first video. Actually doing something serious because I did the joke impersonation and that didn't really go too well, did it? Anyway, I thought I'd just sort of introduce myself again. I'm Stefan, and what I thought I'd do is do my thoughts and my opinions on a couple of films. Just the more episodes I make, the more more films I'll do. Anyway, I thought I'd just start up with something easy. Transporter 3. Transporter 3 is obviously the third one in the Transporter series. Stars Jason Statham again as Frank Martin, and the new girl of the film is Natalia Rudakova, who plays Valentina. Jason Statham basically is the same muscular man that he was in the same other two films, and sort of just does good fight scenes, which I have to say were very impressive. More than the second one, not as impressive as the first one, I thought. Valentina, on the other hand, a redhead, freckled Ukrainian woman, I think it is. She's not so good. She can't speak English all that well, and which is fine because it's part of the character and all that. So she sort of just speaks to Jason Statham, Frank Martin, in sort of broken, monosyllabic words and phrases. But the only time that she sort of manages to sort of come alive is when she's talking about food. She has some sort of obsession with, good food and, where to eat. So, although she'll say, they come kill you, to Frank Martin, she then goes on to talk about, pears and duck, and oh, I love the sauce, and it's so delectable, and makes my taste buds, and come on, I mean, the girl can hardly speak English in the film, or I mean, at least the character can't. So, to have the character then go on and say, all these extravagant words that only people who cook would understand, I think is a bit ridiculous. Other than that, we have the sort of enemy, Robert Kepner. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Is the guy from he's a Teabag from Prison Break. He's really good, and he's sort of a new sort of enemy. He's not the sort of butch character that you'd expect to be in a sort of transporter-like film, and he's obviously wealthy enough to have other people go and fight Frank Martin. So at the end there's a fight scene between the two of them, and it's pretty one-sided because obviously Frank Martin, Jason Statham, is a huge guy, and Robert Kepner isn't so big. So that's just my rough thoughts, my rough views on Transporter 3. It got released this year. Well, yeah, I mean, if you have the chance, go and see it, because it is a good film. At the end of the day, if you sort of just like sort of a quite easy to watch violent film, action film, I should say, go see that. So I thought I should just end with a quote. So I'll say, why make billions when you can make millions?